loves, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Haley, a licensed esthetician and makeup artist. So I got a request on foundation, and this person, she wanted to know what foundations are good for dry skin, and luckily I do have more of the dry skin type, so I'm here to help. But I'm also gonna give some oily skin recommendations that I have worked with as a makeup artist. I don't have like the physical bottle of them, but if I remember and if I know how to add the picture when I'm in edit, I will try to like add the picture on the screen so then you guys can see what the bottle looks like and everything. But yeah, so let's dive into it. So one thing that is not a foundation that, and I think she said she wanted something more like coverage. So this is my tried and true, and this will make you never want to wear foundation again because it's not a foundation. So this is my like obsession as an esthetician. I don't wear makeup every day. Well, this is kind of ironic. I'm wearing a full face of makeup today because I just filmed my makeup tutorial on my TikTok, and if you want that tutorial on here, let me know. I will. It'll just be phone quality and not camera quality. Also, let me know if the lighting and everything is good. I tried a new location in my house today, and I don't know if this lighting is good or if you liked last week's view better. Let me know. I'm just trying out different things. But yeah, so I'm wearing full face of makeup. I usually don't wear this much makeup every day. Like I said, I filmed a tutorial on TikTok. But anyway, my first recommendation that I'm obsessed with, that I wear every day of my life, I do not wear foundation. Literally, this brand has like replaced makeup in my life in general, because it's skincare that acts like makeup. So my first recommendation is the Flex SPF sunscreen from Colorescience. So what I love about this, it's SPF 50. It's going to protect you from blue light. It's going to have protect you from the sun. It's going to protect you, you know, any environmental aggressors that may come your way. This is just amazing because not only is it an SPF, but it has antioxidants. And antioxidants are really good for neutralizing those free radicals, while this is also going to help hydrate and kind of correct your skin as you wear it. I've had many clients that have maybe redness, or they're like have acne scarring. This has corrected a lot, and if I can find the picture of my one client, I will, and she's my best friend, so I know she would be okay with me posting it. So if I can find the picture of my best friend that is also my client, of her before and after from wearing this, and how it's corrected her skin, along with her full skincare regimen, but adding this into the routine like really helped change the game. But it's SPF 50, and I know a lot of people think just because it's winter time that you don't need SPF. You actually do, because what is happening is the UVA rays are still out, so that can cause some photo damage into the skin, which long down the road can cause like brown spots and stuff. But yeah, what I love about this too is they have 4 shades, but what's cool about this is it adjusts to your skin's pH. So I'm going to do some on my hand. So it starts out white, you see that? And then it goes, it will start to match my skin tone. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of, yeah, I don't know if you'll see it on camera, but see, I don't know if it's too bright, if the like studio light is not picking it up, but literally it will blend right into your skin, and that's my favorite. And what I like about it, you can make it as light coverage or as more coverage as you want, and you don't feel it on your skin. And what's really cool is what's giving it, so it's full on SPF, but what gives it the pigment is the iron oxides in it. That helps give the color. So this is my #1 recommendation. I know it's not your traditional foundation, but I figured I'd mention it because it's literally my favorite. Next, I guess we'll go to like most like lighter coverage to like more like traditional foundation. So I'm gonna, like I said, start off with the dry recommendations first, since I'm a dry skin girly. So, and then I'll go into like the oily recommendations. But my next favorite lately has been the Charolette Tilbury Unreal Skin Sheer Glow Tint. This is also really nice because it's a stick, so if you're in a rush in the morning, you could just put it on, dot it on your face, blend it with a brush or hands or beauty blender, whatever, And I like this because it gives you that glowing, hydrating look with a little bit of coverage. But what I've noticed is it hasn't stuck to any of my dry patches or anything, which I was nervous about because it's a more creamier product, but I haven't had issues with it. And I like it because it's just natural, glowy, hydrating, what we're all looking for in a foundation. Sorry, I need to look at the lens instead of the viewfinder. Then my next favorite is my Hourglass Hydrating Skin Tint Veil. So it looks like this, and it's a nice little bottle. A little bit goes a long way. What I like about this is it gives you a little bit more coverage than the other two that I mentioned, but it's easy to blend out, and you could build it up to more full coverage. It's very lightweight, which is a big thing for me. I don't know about you guys, but I hate when I feel foundation or makeup like on my face. So this is very breathable, very flawless, looks really good if you're wanting a more natural day, or if you're wanting, I've wore this for special occasions and like you wouldn't be able to tell. It's just so nice, so luminous. I'm obsessed. I actually use this on some of my brides sometimes who want more of a natural look, but still want like the kind of airbrush look to it. And fun fact, I actually used these two products today in my tutorial. So as you can see, it looks very good. Let's see. Then I have the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I got the mini size, and I honestly wish more brands did mini sizes because I never finish a full bottle of foundation because I don't wear it that often. And I like to also buy like different makeup products before, so I could test it out before I put it in my makeup kit for my makeup artist, for me being a makeup artist. But yeah, so this is nice because it gives you like your skin but better, what I like to call like filter in the bottle. Again, very luminous, very lightweight, easy to blend, easy to combine with different things. And if you want, like if you still want a thinner consistency, then I would just add like a serum in it. And then, yeah, but it's like really, really natural. And honestly, like this one is actually, I feel like a little thicker than this one. This is like so thin, and like if you're wanting to really put a natural look in, then a little bit goes a long way. But again, I try to look for foundations that are also buildable so that you can build this as well. Next is my Nars Light Reflecting Advanced Foundation. So this is like their Skin Advanced Foundation. What I like about this is going to be good for anyone, whether you're dry, you're oily, you're combo. This is really good. And honestly, I feel like these three, so if you're oily or combination, these three for sure will be your best friend, plus the Flex. But I know like more oily people, they want more of like a matte finish, so we'll get into that. But the Nars Advanced Reflecting Foundation is one of my ride or dies. So, you know, whenever I had a special event, I don't know if I told you guys this, I did deal with some acne a couple years ago. Like I was saying, I got a phone call. So what I like about this, if you're someone that has like acne scarring or any type of redness within the skin, this is really good at canceling out without using like a color corrector palette, or like, you know, if you're wanting overall brightness, overall like just smooth, flawless look, this is really good because it's going to correct any redness within the skin. It's going to help improve the skin. Now, I'm going to be careful with my words with that because I haven't had any personal issues, and anyone that I've recommended this to hasn't had any personal issues with it. But there has been a few people that I've heard that they broke out from this. So, but then it's like, if they're using a primer, that primer could be the thing that's breaking them out. I don't know. But I haven't had any issues with this breaking me out. And everyone that I've recommended this that's prone to breaking out, they didn't get broken out. So I mean, if you're somebody more acne prone, be on the side of caution of this. Again, and everyone's triggers are going to be different. So I like this for if you're doing like photos, if you're wanting to jazz up a little bit, things up a little bit in your makeup routine for like a dinner out on the town, whatever. This is really nice because it's going to brighten and hydrate and also color correct in a sense. Now for my combination / oily skin people. So anyway, now for more foundations and stuff like that for you guys, I'm sorry I don't have any physical ones. I wish I had my makeup kit, but I left it at my treatment room. So I wish I had it to like hold them up for you, but I will try to remember to put a picture and like edit it. But anyways, so my first recommendation for if you're wanting something more natural is the It Cosmetics CC cream. I believe she has a matte version of it, so if you're wanting something super matte, like you do not want the glow at all, that is really good. What I will say, it is natural, but it is also kind of full coverage. So if you're wanting to you know, thin out the consistency a bit, or want more of like a skin tint type of look to it, just add some serum or like moisturizer, or even like an oil if you have it. Put it in there, mix it, and then that should thin it out, the consistency out a little bit, and sheer it out a bit. And then what I like about that too is there's a wide shade range, which is always a plus. And then for your like medium to full coverage recommendation for like an oily / combination skin, I recommend the MAC Studio Fix Fluid. That is an original one that you never hear about anymore, but you know, MAC always will have a special place in my heart. Like MAC like literally made the way for makeup now. Like everyone's forgotten about MAC, but people tend to forget it has made the way for all these other brands. So I still will use MAC products. I still love them, and they have a special place in my heart because they literally kind of set the standard for makeup. None of these brands would be what they are without MAC, you know? And Estee Lauder and Lancome and all those like original like makeup brands. So what I will say about that, what I like about that is it's really good for oily and combination skin. It is going to help control those oils, especially if you prep really good. And I like it because there's a wide shade range of that. You can make it lighter if you want, or you can build it up to be more full coverage. But it's really good at just like evening out the skin tone, texture, even helping out with like enlarged pores. I used to use that a lot on clients when I freelanced for MAC, and then also I use it still to this day for some of my oily people, and it just looks so good. Like especially on the right person, it can really look like an airbrushed look to it, and just like Photoshop on the face. And the last one that I can think of that is really good for oily / combination skin is the Charolette Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Hollywood Foundation. It's not the glowy one, it's the other one. It's the full coverage one. What I like about this is it's like full coverage. It's again not too glowy, more on the matte side. Long lasting, very long lasting, and I haven't seen any experience of it transferring. I don't know about anyone else, but personally when I've used it, it hasn't transferred, which is nice. And you really don't need to set this with powder if you don't feel like it. But if you're someone who gets super oily in your T-zone, maybe do it just in case. But with this one, I feel like you don't even have to do that. It looks really good in photos, and it's flawless. And then yeah, and I think one other one I want to mention, even though I haven't had too much experience about with it, is the Haas Labs by Lady Gaga like foundation. I know it's like a full-on name, but I forget. I've heard really good things about it through people in my personal life, clients, and then just like people on social media I've seen use, and it looks like just so good, so flawless. Really good for anyone. And again, wide shade range, which I'm loving. I'm loving that I'm seeing more and more brands do more of a wide shade range because that's what we need. But that would be another good one for oily / combination skin types. But those are all my recommendations. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I love you guys so much, and thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. That will help me out a lot. But I'll see you in my next video.